Hello, do you remember Dobie? This is the third adventure that Raymond and Danny have with their new friend. Raymond and Danny had gone to the zoo with their parents, and that night when they were supposed to be asleep, they talked about the animals they had seen. They talked about the men feeding the elephant and how much they ate. The elephants each got big bales of hay, and they ate it all. The giraffes were funny with their long necks that reached over the fence to try and take the boys' hats. They even got to ride a pony at the petting zoo. The goats and sheep were really nice to touch with all that soft fur they had. The boys thought it would be fun to go and play with the penguins, but Mummy said that that was not allowed. Sometimes the boys thought that rules were just no fun at all, but they had fun watching the animals. While they were talking about the penguins and laughing at what they remembered, they heard a sneeze. Not a big sneeze, just a choo type sneeze. They ran to the window, and sure enough, there was Dobie, right outside, using his wings to stay in place. The boys' bedroom was on the second floor, so Dobie was flapping his wings to stay in place. They all said hello, and the boys started to tell Dobie about the zoo. But he said, "I just got here and heard about the penguins. Would you like to come with me and we'll go see if we can find some?" The boys said, "Yes, that would be neat. Get your coats and boots then. It's cold in the South Pole. Hurry up and let's go." Well, you never saw two boys run to the closet and dig out boots and coats so fast. They were back at the window and ready to go in no time. They climbed onto Dobie's back and away they flew. Now Dobie had told them he could fly fast, and when the boys looked down they saw that he was flying faster than their dad went when he drove the car. He was so high they could hardly see the ground below. They held on even tighter. They didn't want to fall off. Before long they were over an ocean. Dobie had decided to fly lower so the boys could see the water, and they saw whales and dolphins playing. They also saw big ships going places, and some with lights all over them. Dobie said that they were full of people having fun. Then they saw a really big lump of ice. Dobie started to fly really low, looking for a place to land. You see, this was not just a lump of ice. This was where the penguins lived. They saw a group of small penguins playing and sliding, so Dobie landed beside the hillside. The boys jumped off and said, "Let's go!" But Dobie said, "Penguins don't like dragons much, so you two climb over the hill and see if they will play with you. I will wait here and rest up for the ride home." Raymond and Danny didn't think that was much fun for Dobie, but he said, "It's okay because I'm kind of tired." So the boys climbed the hill and slid down the other side. The penguins were surprised to see such strange-looking things, but decided the things were not big, and they decided to continue playing. The boys would slide and climb just like the penguins, and they had snowball fights. But since the penguins were not good at that, and there was not much snow, just lots of ice, it didn't last long. But the sliding down the hill was so much fun. They went down on their bellies, then ran back up the hill, slipping and sliding on the ice. Sometimes they would hold on to a penguin and make a train of 2 or 3 and slide that way. They even tried to do the funny penguin walk, but were not very good at it, but they laughed at each other's funny way of doing it. They thought that if they came back again, they would bring their skates and try skating here. When it was time to leave, they waved to their new friends and went back to Dobie. They climbed onto his back and flew home. He went right to the window, and the boys climbed in and said, "Good night, Dobie." Dobie said he would come back pretty soon, and they could have another adventure. The boys were so tired that they just put their boots and coats by the closet and went to bed. They woke up with Mum saying, "Why are these winter things out of your closet, boys?" Raymond said, "Oh, sorry, Mum. We needed them to go to the South Pole. We will put them away now." Mum said, "You two certainly have a great imagination, but it is time to get up and have breakfast, and you must be hungry after going all that way." So the boys got ready for breakfast, and they talked about where they would go next time with Dobie. I can hardly wait for the next visit. How about you? Where do you think you would like to go with Dobie? Think about it and let me know. The end.